Hello everyone, this is Vlad here with you, actually as always, and this is the very first and the official presentation of the trading robotic system, especially for you. In order for you, first of all, to answer the question, what is the trading robotic system? The secondly, to know how actually can we benefit from the trading robotic system as the client, and of course, how can we benefit from it as the partners. So with all the three questions to be asked, I'm now trying to answer with them with the next, I would say, probably 30-40 minutes to try to make it as simple as possible and, of course, as easy as possible. All right, so with that being said, let's get started. Well, first of all, I have to mention that this very presentation will be split into two different parts. The very first part will be just about the product itself, in order for you to know how much and first of all, what is the trading robotic system, and of course, how much we can actually earn from this very product. The second part will be dedicated to those people who would like to know how much people can actually earn by inviting other members, other people into this very product. So with that being said, whatever is suitable for you, let's get it started. So let me also share the screen, and let me first of all start with the very first part. All right, with the presentation, let's do like this. So yeah, so first of all, where did it actually come from? So the idea of the developers of the trading robotic system was just to simply create a product that is actually 100% secure, 100% thoughtful, 100% profitable. Because if we have a look at the market, there are lots and lots of different products, but our developers, they are so, I would say, very, very, strict, very severe, and very attentive to all the products, that by looking at the market, by searching for the product like this, they couldn't actually find 100% suitable, profitable and a good product for them. So with that reason, they have actually decided to create their own product, which will actually satisfy all of the needs of the developers in the very first need. And only in the second need, there will be like the request from the people in the really qualitative and really profitable product. All right, with that being said, let's move on to the second slide. So first of all, let's learn some information. Who are the developers of the trading robotic system? So these are the developers from the Gidro Capital that was founded in 2018. So what do they do? What are their specializations? So first of all, their specialization is the creating of the robotic system for the Forex, for the crypto market, and altogether there were more than 300 robots made of different types for different markets. Second thing is that they are the big professionals in the security systems. Thirdly, they also had the big orders for the large venture capital funds. Fourthly, of course, they can create different types of platforms, different types of websites, bots, chatbots, and other stuff. And of course, fifthly, in my humble opinion, probably that is one of the, if not the, then one of the most, I would say, strong sides of the Gidro Capital developers is the creation of the smart contracts, tokens of different types, and much, much more. So here's the question: why actually we have decided to create such a product? So the issue is like this: there are three types of the market, on the crypto market, and on other markets. But right now we are talking about the cryptocurrency market. So the bearish, flat, and the bullish one. So this very product that has already been created was specially made for the flat market and of course for the bullish market. Right now it is like the 20th of March, and right now we have officially entered the bullish market. And with that being said, that means like for this very period of the market, this product is the best choice. So actually this is actually the answer to this question. Why? Because when, if not now? As simple as that. So this very product is actually shows very good results, I would say, when the market is flat, and we actually saw that, I would say, for the last like 2-3 months. But right now, starting, let's say, with the February and until this day, it is like the bullish market. And on this very market, the robot is just like, I would say, the A+ player. It just shows such huge results that, like, even I, having like more than 5 years of trading experience, even I am a shock how it's done. If you do not believe me, and please do not believe me, just ask a person who has shared this video from you. Ask him like to show the robot how it's working. Believe me, you will be impressed. So right now, this is the market that this product was created for. And just one more time, when, if not now, like this. Talking about the main idea. So the main idea is to create a product based on the experience of and the needs of all the users. So when we had a look at the market there, we saw the situation like this. There were lots of products, there were lots of needs of the people, and we saw that like there were no actual product, like I said in the very beginning, that actually satisfied all the needs of the people into one simple product. That is why, one more time, this product has been created, and I can assure you that like in this very product, all the 100% needs and requests from the people were successfully implemented. So a couple of those from these. Nobody wants to transfer money into someone's management. We are not doing that. People want to receive the income without devoting much time to it. Like here is the Christ from me. That is 100% true. Yeah, very easy steps to start. That is also true. We have the like step-by-step instruction with the how would I say, with the pictures, with the instructions, with the text and everything. And I would say with maximum like I can actually launch it like within 5 minutes. If you are the new person to the crypto market, if you're a new person to the trading robotic systems, let's say it will take you not more than 30 minutes. And of course, there is no need of the of asking somebody to help you and asking some very like very very smart, very big brains in order to launch this product. It is very very simple, easy to navigate, easy to understand, and of course easy then to maintain while it's working. As simple as that. So important factors that should be taken and that were actually taken into account. So first of all, the client protection. These are the whitelist and the personal IP addresses. What does it mean? So the whitelist, that means this is the option that helps you to prevent you from losing the money, even actually having your money on your own account balance. That means that in the whitelist, you can actually only add those coins that you allow the robot to trade. Let's just have a very, very short and very quick example, and hopefully very clear example for you. Let's say that like the developers are the scammers. Let's imagine like that. And let's say that they would like to some creates and some let's say shitcoin they want this robot to trade. So technically actually it is possible so that the robot will take all of your money, will buy these shitcoins as we say in the crypto market, and in the return you will get like huge number of these coins. But on the other side there will be the developers who actually will receive your USDT. That is called technically to steal and to scam you in this type of markets, in this type of products, I'm sorry. And unfortunately it happens really really fast. So with that being said, when you have the whitelist option, that means until you personally add some coin into the whitelist, there is nobody in the world that can actually make your robot trade this very coin. As simple as that. Personal IP address, this is like the second, I would say, one of the biggest problems of all of the products on the market, because when the IP address is the public one, it can actually easily be affected by some, I would say, the developers or the hackers or some other IT guys, because when you create the robot on our own platform, you have the IP address that no one in the world knows. And until you show it, nothing, I'm telling you one more time, nothing can actually influence the robot how's it performance like this. The next up, let's get it a bit faster. So the system performance on the high level, of course, one more time, no funds management, and of course, fully automated product. Just launch it. Do not do anything, and it will be working successfully without any problems in the future. So one more time, very, very easy to launch, very, big buttons to click, clear and understandable instructions, and so on and so on. And of course, intuitive hint navigator. That means that like just only even without having any experience in this free market, by just looking at the picture, by just looking at the website, at the platform, at the robot itself, you can actually understand easily where to click, where to put, what to do in order to understand how everything is done like this. Now let's get into the brains of the robot itself. So the robot are actually assembled on the serverless servers. These are also called microservers. So that actually helps us to see the quick performance, to update the robot in progress without pausing the system, and it's also possible to scale on the very, very high level. The microservices are also used by the Google, Amazon, Apple Music components, and other huge companies on the market of, let's say, of the products itself. And it actually helps to withstand huge lows in a short period of time. This is like to be very, very in short. If you would like to learn some more information, and I recommend you to learn some more information about this very type of the solvers, please Google that. Believe me, you'll be impressed by how powerful this function is. And now let's get into the following process. So all the work of the system is carried out through cloud servers and storages, and this actually provides the system speed, maximum robot efficiency. Just like I said, it is easy to scale. Any update, any change, any upgrade of the blocks or any other upgrade of the system can be done very easily without suspending, without stopping the robot, and even you as the client will not be even noticing that. The last thing is that like it actually works with any loads, with any market fluctuations, with any volatility on the market and other stuff. Because if you are not a new member to the crypto market, you know that like there are some days, a couple of days in the year, it happens like when the market's just going high, low, it's just going crazy. And even when you are clicking the button to buy or to sell, it's not that in that very second that it can actually execute the exchange can actually execute your order. With our actual system, not only it is done automatically, but it will definitely sell or buy the product at the price where the robot wanted it to buy or to sell, like that. As for the security, easy to say. Also, please Google it for more information. So it is actually the entire system is protected by the most innovative encryption standard called AES. Just for you also to know, in June 2003, the US National Security Agency determined that the AES cipher was strong enough to be used to protect government secrets, and to protect the robot. Hope you're feeling, you know what I'm talking about. All right. So for each partner, the system uses a personal proxy. I've said that already, just a couple of slides before. And of course, just for you to just one more time to be sure that like it is the unique one, only you have it. And if you're not going to show it into the public, there is nothing in the world that can actually influence the robot work. As simple as that. As for a couple of features, and I would say key features of the trading robotic system that were implemented by the Gidra Capital, but as taken as the experience from other products. So first of all, the falling down protection. That means that the robot actually avoids unnecessary purchases during the non-recoil movement of the market. That means when the market goes down like very, very, like I would say fastly, you see like the red candle going just down, the robot will not just, simply buy with this very candle. It will be going just after the price. And when the robot sees that like the market actually starts to stop, only then it will buy. So that means that the robot has his own brain and he's not going to buy according to just to some simple strategy. He will be buying only when he sees and when he thinks that it is a need to buy, like this. On the other hand, we have the trailing up system that allows you to earn much more profit when the price movements going up in a more, I would say, sharp way than it usually goes. So for example, instead of the 2% for the take profit order, it can take from 3 up to 100% profit. I have actually personally seen 15%, like 1548 something, 1540 something like this. That means that like the strategy of the robot was just to sell with the 1% profit for the order, but instead with this very function, it actually sold it not with the 1 but with the 15% of the profit for this very order. Now you got the difference. So that means that robot bought the coin at that some price. He saw the very sharp movement up, let's say in the air to the moon. He decided not to sell it immediately with the 1% profit. He was just going and falling up to the 15%. When he saw that like the market actually stopped moving up, then he sold it with a 15% instead of a 1% profit. Unbelievable. What else can be sold? What else can be said? And of course, 3 different type modes. They are switched automatically for the bearish, flat, and bullish market. We'll talk it about a bit later. All right. Talking about the diversification, the capital distribution between the different assets. So as we all know, there are different types of coins like low volatile, medium, and of course high volatile. So the number of available coins for now is about 50. There will be more of them. Right now, on the robot can be added 17 of them. The rest are about to be added also. But that means like with the 17 coins, I would say the very nice coins from the from top 100 coins of all of the crypto market, you can actually start your robot just like that after having watched this very presentation. And yeah, just like I said, these 17 coins that we have already ready to launch the robot. These are actually all of them. They are consist of these very three types of the coins. To talk about the exchange that we are working, for now we are working only with the one exchange that is called Bybit. If you have account, I congratulate you. If you don't have, please get the account if you want to work with this one. We are now have already started working with the exchange called BingX, sorry. I'm pretty sure you've heard about that. You will soon be able to also launch the robot on this very exchange, and of course, much more exchanges. So, but let's now talk about the Bybit and its conditions. So, you can actually start with only one coin, but it's more effective to start with 10 coins. The minimum deposit and the minimum amount for you to launch the robot is only $52.4. That's like for one coin. For 10, as we recommend, the better option will be to start will be $522. Sorry, USDT. Yeah, USDT. The deposit, just like I said, is made in USDT. And of course, one more time, all the funds are kept on your account, on your own account, on Bybit exchange, and no one but you has actually the access to this very money. As simple as that. So having launched the robot, there will be two strategies that you will be able to choose. So first of all, it's called the conservative strategy, and the secondly is the moderate strategy. So what does it mean? So for example, if you are a more conservative person, you can actually, let's just say like this: you have decided to devote $100 to one coin, and there is a question for you: which strategy to choose? If you're choosing the conservative strategy, that means that your $100% that you have dedicated to this very coin will be split between the 50 orders, and that will be $2 for every order. That means like for all of the for all of the market, for all of the robot to have the, how to say, availability to buy, there will be 50 orders, $2 equal each. If you are a more moderate trader, or you would like to have a more aggressive strategy, you can actually choose the 25% coverage. That means that your $100 that will be divided between the 25 orders, $4 equals each. That means you will be earning 2 times more, but when the time comes when all of the 25 orders will be executed, that means you will have either to wait until the price goes back high for the robot to start sell and to get the money from the work, or you can actually add more money in order for your robot to actually start working. As simple as that. Hopefully I got you the idea. Yeah, just like this. All right, let's continue. So right now on the robot, there are 3 trading modes. Let me also name them. There is a net, spider, and the crab. Net for the bearish market. Right now, it's not a bearish market, so no need to stop on that. Spider is for the flat and bullish market. That means that each order is independent. Any price movement equals profit. And crab mode, there is like also the basket mode. When there are too many orders go into trading, the algorithm takes out a deposit from trading plus profit automatically, like this. Now let's talk about the risks. Let's talk about the risks, because in the terms of cryptocurrency, in terms of investing, in terms of earning money, there is nothing goes without a risk. So for the risk number 1 is that exchange can be closed. That is why, in order to minimize the risk, we use and we work with only top 10 exchanges. And of course, the coin can actually get scammed. That is why, in order to minimize it, we work only with top 100 coins from the CoinMarketCap website. As simple as that. These are the only risks, because from the other point of view, we work only on spot market. We do not use these leverages. We do not use the higher, like the X3, X100, and other stuff. Since all of the money are on the spot market, the worst scenario can be for you is when the robot can actually buy or use all of this price drop coverage, and you will just have to wait. This is the worst scenario. And one more time, if you're not going to help robot to trade, like help, believe me, that will be working on the best way possible. Now let's talk about the profit. So very easy. So just like I told you in the very beginning, this robot was specifically made for the flat and bullish market. But if we face with the bearish market, it's completely ineffective. It's gonna give you like around like 30% of annual income. For the flat market, it's highly efficient, and what we expect like right now is at least 120% of the annual income. And when we're talking about the bull run or the bullish market, it's like the most effective from 200 up to 400% of the annual income and even more. That's what I can tell you. Because, for example, in the last months, it was February. Oh God, it was like around like 20 plus something percent of the pure income. So you can actually calculate how much money can it make for you, for your personal deposit throughout a year like this. And of course, the cost of such a product. So the product actually costs $250 per year. $100 goes to the expenses and $150 goes to the marketing. About that, we'll talk a bit later. And of course, needless to say that like the club, we earn from the commission, and only when you earn, then we earn. What does it mean? That means from every successful and profitable order that the robot will close, the commission of 21% will be taken. That means from every $10 that you will earn, automatically from the commission balance, $2.1 will be taken as the reward for having created such a product. 6% out of this 21 will go to accompanying teams. I mean, for the developers, for the programmers who have been creating this product for nearly a year. Only now they will start earning money, and only if you earn money, they will earn money. And also 15%, like here, it goes for the marketing. About these two very points, we will now talk in a couple of minutes later. With that being said, on this very part, I can tell like this, that like what I wanted to tell you about the product itself, I have told you. If there are any questions, one more time, you can ask, and I recommend you to ask a person from whom you have received this video. Secondly, you can ask me. Thirdly, you can ask anybody in the chat. You can write to the customer support. You can ask anybody, and we'll definitely try to help you. So if you are completely satisfied with the product, let's just welcome on board. It's ready to launch within a second if you would like to, and I really recommend you to. So with that being said, if you are not, eager to learn how much money our partners can be making by inviting other people into the trading robotic system, by recommending somebody to also use this trading robotic system, for now, actually, that's all. You can actually close this presentation. You just go, launch, and simply enjoy the product. But if you would like to earn, stay with me. We are now just getting started. All right, so let me just simply switch the presentation into the marketing one. Let me just now get into the numbers. All right, so one more time. The license for the robot costs $250. 100 out of those 250 goes for the expenses for 1 year period. 150 goes to the marketing plan. Everything else was said. Now let's get into the numbers. So first of all, in order for you to become the active partner, in order for you to earn from your future recommendations, of course, you have to activate your trading robotic system. That means you are purchasing the license for $250 for a year. Only with that being said, you are the active partner. You can actually invite the people, and you can actually earn the money by inviting people into the team. All right, now let's get into the marketing plan. I will try to get it as simple as possible. I will not get into the super details, but one more time, if there are any questions, I'm open, or whoever from the club are open, we will try to help you. All right, so the marketing plan is actually divided into two parts. We call it just the left side of the marketing plan and the right side of the marketing plan. So as you can see it here, $150 goes to the marketing plan. That means that $100 out of 150 goes to the left side, and the rest, that means $50 out of this 150 goes to the right side of the marketing plan. So as easy as possible. For example, if you are about to invite somebody, and if you have invited somebody to the club, let's like this. Let me show you even the example. You are the person. Let's say you are this very wonderful girl or a man. No need about that. If you have invited somebody, and the person actually purchases the license for $250, you will simply earn $35. That means you will earn $35. That means 35% from this amount of money dedicated and split to this very type of the marketing plan. As simple as that. For every personal recommendation, you'll be earning even more, more and more money. Let's say that like you have decided that like the product is good for you, and now you are about to climb through career ranks to get more and higher rank in order to earn more and more. And like, how much will you be making by having higher and higher rank? So there are two types. There are two ways how you can actually go through career ranks. As the first one is usually for the MLM leaders, for those people who know how to build structures and who can actually build structures in the correct way. And the second one is for the investors, for those people who can actually, who don't know how to build it, who do not want, but who have, the big people with the big money in their pocket, who do not want to, to get into those, MLM industry, just invite, earn, that's it. So that means like, I will show you only one example. And we will just get into the other parts of the presentation. So let's say in order for you to get on the second rank, what you have to do. So according to the marketing plan and according to the MLM leaders, you have to have 3 person who have activated the trading robotic system in your first line, who have 2 people each in there already in their first lines. That means this is you, 1, 2, 3 persons in your first line, and each and every one of these 3, they have 2 active robots in your first line, in their first lines. And amount and structure in total have to be 30 people. Once you have reached that, you are on the second rank. Or the second actually type, how you can actually, I would say, in my own opinion, it's even easier to get on this rank, is just when your people that you have personally invited into the club, they have earned $2,000. That means, for example, with the average income of 10%, you can actually, let's do like this. You have invited a person to the club. He has purchased a license. He had, let's say, $20,000 deposit. In a monthly period, let's say he earns 10%. That means $2,000. Once he makes that money, you are actually also on the second rank. As simple as possible, and actually you are there. So now let's answer the question, how much will you be earning money when you are on the second rank? And by this very logic, you can actually calculate yourself with the other percentages, with the higher ranks. So for your personal recommendation, if you invite somebody and you are on the second rank, you'll be earning 35% plus 15. The same actually happens in dollars. That means $50 from this very $100 that is dedicated to the plan. As simple as that. If let's imagine like this, that like you have started building the team and you have the person who also starts inviting somebody into the TRS system. So you are here and you have already earned, let's say, $35. What happens if this girl that you have invited, let's say some time ago, she now starts inviting somebody? So she invites this man. So as you know, like here from the business difference, she will earn from the first line $35. That means 35% from this $100 that is dedicated to this very part. And you as her upliner, you will get the difference. That means 15% from the same amount of money. That means she earns 35, you will earn 15. And now, actually, what makes this marketing plan even more, I would say, attractive, that means that the second type of income, that means the right side of the profit starts to work. That is also called, like, yeah, you can actually call it profit from profit, or you can actually call it the matching bonus. You can also probably learn about that. That means from all of the profit that your partner will be making, you will be also making the profit. That's why it is actually called profit from profit. That means if you are here, you are making the 15% of income from all of the money that is earned from your partner. That means the 15% from the $35 that your partner earned. That means 5.25 additionally to what you have already earned. As simple as that. Hopefully I try to get it as simple as possible. If so, there are still any questions, you know what to do. All right, let's get into some other details. So that was like the marketing plan dedicated to the partners activation robot. Let me now try to show you how much you can actually earn from the marketing plan that is dedicated from the income from the robot, because this actually where everything starts on the higher levels. All right, let's get into it. So for example, let's just show you the example from the 100% income of your partner. Let's say like this: you have invited somebody. Let's say you have invited Sam into the trading robotic system. Sam invests, or Sam like just launches a robot with $1,000 on his account. The month passes, he earns $100 of income. Out of this $100, the 21%, as you remember, percent of the commission is taken by the club. From this 21% of the commission, 6% goes to the developers teams, and 15% goes to the marketing plan. And always, as also they are actually split into two, into the left and to the right side of the marketing plan. So $10 goes here from this $100, and $5 goes over here. And now let's get into it. So on the first hand, you may see that like there are very small numbers. You cannot be getting any money here, but believe me, just wait. Let me try to show you. And if you actually get into some time into this very marketing plan, believe me, you will understand. You will you will see that like in these small numbers, really huge amounts of money are actually hidden for you to unlock it. All right, so now let's get into it. So the question is like this: when you have started to build the structure, you will be having like partners whom you have invited into the team. When your partners launch a robot, that means they will be making the passive income. Let's say you have invited the same Sam. The Sam has given the robot to trade $1,000, and let's say the months have come, and Sam made $100 of the income. That means from this $100, $21 were taken, 6 went to the developers, 15 went to the marketing plan, 10 goes here, 5 goes here. That means from every income that Sam will be making with his robot, you as his inviter, you as his upliner, you'll be making the money from him. That means what? For example, out of this $100, you are being a first rank partner, you'll be making $3.5 out of this 100. That means 35 from the 10 that is dedicated to this, to the left side of the marketing plan. If you are on the second rank, you'll be making the combination of these two incomes. That means $5 from $100. That means the half of what could actually possibly be earned. If you are on the third rank, that means you'll be making $6. But let's say like 6 from 100 is like nearly nothing. Yeah, I mean, very small money. But wait for this. Multiply by this number by 10 or 100 or even a million, like this. So the more actually money your people will give the robot to trade, the more money you are as the inviter passively will be making. But this is even not the most important key. The important key of this marketing plan of the robot income is the following. Believe me, I mean, sooner or later, a person that you have invited, I mean, this very Sam, he will like the product, and he will also start inviting people into the club. When he starts inviting people, and when his people start launching the product, that means that he will be receiving the passive income from his structure. And when he starts receiving passive income from his structure, you are, as his upliner, you'll be receiving income from his income. That's like called profit from profit, or like I said before, matching bonus. That means 15, at least it's starting like from the 15% from his income, from 15%, like from $3.5. When you're getting on the higher ranks, you'll be making either 23%, or you'll be making like the difference of the ranks. It's always dependent on how high a rank you have, and what rank your partner has. So that means in this very type of income, there will be, let's say, 2 different passive incomes, which makes this very marketing plan completely like astronomical from the point of view of the income. And let's say one like this. Here there are no no limits from the point of view of the ranks. The only thing that you have to mention is the difference between ranks. And actually the same happens for the marketing plan for the robot activation. Here actually there are the limits. But it is also like, it is also limited with the percentage. But the higher rank you have, the more income you will be making from the from your partner's income, just like that. And now let me just show you a couple of examples how this income can actually easily be calculated. Yeah, that's one investor. Let's start like this. So average deposit that the people are making into the club is around like $2,000. So let's say that you have 1,000 people in the structure, that equals 2,000 deposit each. That means for the robot, there's going to be $2 million in trading. After a month's period, averagely, the robot's making 10% of the income. That means $200,000. That means that, like, according to the marketing plan, then 15% will be taken into the marketing plan. That means $20,000 will go to the left side, and $10,000 will go to the right side of the marketing plan. The first time of income, that means that averagely, according to the left side of the marketing plan, you'll be making at least $7,000 being on the fifth rank and creating such a huge turnover in your structure. This is averagely. Why I say averagely? Because it can be even more. It's always depending on where your people are standing. And the idea is like this: the wider you have the first line, the more income, the more passive income from your structure you'll be getting here. And actually, let's imagine that you are the person that knows nothing about creating structures and knows nothing about how to build big structures, how to work with the leaders and other stuff. Let's say you have invited such person who has created a huge structure below him, but you are the only one. That means even having invited such person into your structure, that means that you will not be cut from the marketing plan. You'll be easily making, let's come back to the table, you'll be making the 15% from what he has made out of his structure. That means $1,050 out of his $7,000. But there is only one condition. In the time period of 2 weeks, you have to earn $25 only. That is done very, very easily, believe me, by inviting only one person within 2 weeks, and you will unlock the savings account, and this money is ready for you. And also there is an example of how to work with only one investor. Let's say like this: you are the person, you have invited only one person into the structure, or you have invited 10 person, but it doesn't matter. Let's say you have $1 million in trading. That means after a monthly period, they will give you $100,000 of income for your investor or for investors. Not a problem. That means you are, let me get you like this: you are, by your people having earned $100,000, you will get on the 6th rank. If we combine the percentage, that's going to be like 50, 60. Yeah, it's actually written like this. Here, you'll be making 78% of bonus from the amount of money earned by your team. That means $7,800 out of $100,000 from your team. And that goes like this: the more actually money your team is making, the more money you will be making. And the next month, believe me, it will not be the same, because according to the marketing plan, it will not be the same. But on the 3rd month, it's going to be even different, because when your team makes more than $250,000 of income, when they actually make it, you'll be on the 7th rank. The higher rank you have, the higher percentage you'll be getting from your team. As simple as that. And actually, the same happens to the person who knows nothing. He has invited or she has invited a person who has created such a structure. Nobody is cutting these people out of the structure. They will also be making their money, their 15%, from the income made by this very person. As simple as that. But the only condition have to be fulfilled is just to earn $25 on the affiliate account within 2 weeks of the time period. And probably the last one: what happens if this person hasn't fulfilled the condition? Let's say like this. Here we have the structure. This very person hasn't fulfilled the condition. What happens with his $1,000? And that is what happens. It is actually divided between all of these people who are standing higher than him. It's divided into equal parts, and that means like this: that the person with the first rank, they will be earning $45.45 from this 1,000. The person with the 5th rank will be making 227, and the person with the 12th rank will be making this amount of money. It's the calculation, the mathematics are right here. we just simply divide 1000 by 22, then we get the price of the share, and then according to the rank of the partners, these shares are distributed. That means that like there is actually, it's not a very big job just to invite a person to the club, but there is a very big job if you have only this one person who actually helps you make this money. And believe me, it will not be very good if you lose this money. So please fulfill the conditions, do not lose that, do not forget about that, in order for you not to lose any profit. Actually, as simple as that. So yeah, the marketing plan, on the one hand, believe me, it's like not that very easy. And even for me, believe me, it just took some time to understand it. It took some time in order to, to understand is one thing, but to explain it and try to get to you in a simple language, that's like completely different task. I really hoped I made that, but if there are any questions, just one more time, ask them, do not hesitate. And as as this people from the seminars, people from the webinars and other stuff, they say the most, I would say, stupid question is the one that you will not ask. So please ask the questions, the more the better. And I sincerely invite you to the Insider Club. I sincerely invite you to join the trading robotic system, because believe me, in this very type of period, in the next, I would say, 2, 3, maybe 4 years of the bullish market, this very product will completely blow the market off. Yeah, my battery is about also good to get off. All right, so one more time, thank you so much for watching. One more time, inviting you to the club. Any questions, feel free to ask, and see you next time. All the best. Take care.